Welcome to Love God, Love Others. Finish the Bible each year, 4 chapters a day, except for Sundays. Learn to love God, love others with your time, tithe, talents, and testimony. Today, we read Ezra chapter 6 through 9. Ezra 6 finishes the temple. Let the temple be rebuilt as a place to present sacrifices, and let its foundations be laid. In the first year of King Cyrus, the king issues a decree concerning the temple of God in Jerusalem. Do not interfere with the work on this temple of God. The expenses of these men are to be fully paid out of the royal treasury from the revenues of the Trans-Euphrates, so that the work will never stop. I, Darius, have decreed it. Let it be carried out with diligence. The temple was completed on the 3rd day of the month of Adar, in the 6th year of the reign of King Darius, 21 years after the foundation was laid. Then the people of Israel, the priests, Levites, and the rest of the exiles, celebrated the dedication of the house of God with joy. Question: will I celebrate God as I should? Ezra 7 brings Ezra and more exiles. This Ezra came up from Babylon. He was a teacher well versed in the law of Moses, which the Lord, the God of Israel, had given. The king had granted him everything he asked, for the hand of the Lord his God was on him. A 6-year gap took place between chapter 6 and 7, when the book of Esther took place. He had begun his journey from Babylon on the 1st day of the 1st month, and he arrived in Jerusalem on the 1st day of the 5th month, for the gracious hand of God was on him. This was the second of 3 waves of exiles. Question: is the gracious hand of God on me? Ezra 8 asked God for safe return. There by the Ahava Canal, I proclaimed a fast, so that we might humble ourselves before our God and ask him for a safe journey. Ezra had to ask for Levites from Edo because there were none with them. Because the gracious hand of our God was on us, they brought Sherebiah, his sons and brothers, plus Hashabiah, and then Jeshiah with his brothers and nephews as Levites, with 220 temple servants. The hand of God was on us, and he protected us from our enemies and bandits along the way, so that we could carry the silver, gold, and bronze. Question: have I praised him for our protection, provision, and power? Ezra 9 confesses sin to God. Oh my God, I am too ashamed and disgraced to lift up my face to you. My God, because our sins are higher than our heads, and our guilt has reached to the heavens. What has happened to us is a result of our evil deeds and our guilt, and yet, our God, you have punished us less than our sins have deserved, and have given us a remnant like this. The people of Israel, including the priests and Levites, had not kept themselves separate from the neighboring peoples and their detestable practices, and it showed. Question: can I separate myself from worldly ways? Dedicate yourself to the Lord. Seek him out so that his hand is upon you. I guess you could see that that was a running theme. Let his protection, provision, and power keep you separate from worldly ways as you love God, love others. Everything else is the opportunity to do these two. Until next time.